tickled in bathtub for wasting water. The summer sun blazed high above the London sky, pouring waves of heat through the old townhouse windows. By midday, the air inside felt thick and sticky, clinging to the skin. Every fan in the house whirred helplessly, but the 20-year-old girl sprawled lazily across the bed in her room could feel little relief. She wore her pastel blue t-shirt and wide-leg jeans, the fabric already clinging to her in patches from sweat. With her brown hair tied into a messy ponytail, she groaned, fanning herself with a notebook. "This is unbearable," she muttered, then her eyes shifted toward the bathroom across the hallway. An idea struck, reckless, silly, but irresistible. She slipped inside, twisted the tap, and let the water gush. The sound alone felt like paradise. Within minutes, the bathtub was filling with cool, inviting water. She smiled mischievously. "Why should I suffer in this heat when I've got all this water at home?" she whispered to herself. Instead of changing into something lighter, she climbed into the tub fully clothed. The cool rush soaked her pastel blue t-shirt and wide-leg jeans, clinging to her skin instantly. She leaned back against the porcelain edge, closed her eyes, and let out a laugh of satisfaction. Soon she was splashing, creating waves that spilled onto the tiled floor. Giggles echoed off the walls. She scooped water with her hands, flinging it upward like rain. It felt childish, for once, she didn't care. Discovery by mother. The door creaked open. Standing there in shock was her mother, dressed in a light floral house dress, her dark hair tied neatly at the back. In her hands she carried a laundry basket, but the sight before her made her freeze. Her daughter, sitting in the tub fully clothed, laughing and splashing like a child. Water spilled over the edge, flooding the bathroom floor. Her mother's eyebrows shot upward. "What on earth are you doing?" she exclaimed, voice sharp with disbelief. The girl looked up, dripping wet, strands of hair stuck to her cheeks. Instead of guilt, she smirked, cooling off. "Mum, you should try it, it's amazing." Her mother's eyes narrowed. She placed the basket down firmly, crossing her arms. "Do you have any idea how much water you've wasted? This isn't a swimming pool. We're not made of money, and water is not to be thrown about for your amusement." But the girl only laughed louder, splashing again, sending another wave onto the tiles. "Oh, come on, it's just water. What's the big deal?" The warning. Her mother stepped closer, standing at the edge of the tub, hands on hips. "The big deal is that you're 20 years old, not 5. You should be setting an example, not behaving like a spoiled child." The girl leaned back, her wet pastel blue shirt plastered to her skin, and cheekily shrugged. "Well, I'm hot. And this is fun. What are you going to do, ground me?" "Too late for that, Mum." The insolent smile on her daughter's face sealed her decision. Her mother's lips tightened into a line. "You're not going to get away with this." The girl's eyes widened slightly, but before she could scramble, her mother sat on the edge of the tub. "The bathtub punishment begins." Without hesitation, her mother reached into the water and grabbed her daughter's sides. Fingers dug into the damp fabric of the blue t-shirt, wriggling into her ribs. The girl let out a shriek. "Mum! No, no, no! Don't!" Her protest dissolved into uncontrollable laughter. She twisted in the tub, splashing wildly as her mother's fingers worked against her sides. "Wasting water, are you?" her mother scolded over her daughter's gasps. "Then let's waste some laughter on you too." "Sto, ha ha ha, stop." "Mum, please," she squealed, kicking the water, sending more waves across the floor. Her jeans clung heavier now, dripping as she struggled, but she couldn't escape. Her mother chuckled at the sight. "You think you're clever, sitting here like this? Let's see how clever you are when you can't stop laughing. Focus on the feet. Suddenly, her mother shifted, grabbing her daughter's ankles and lifting them slightly above the tub. The soaked denim slipped, exposing her bare feet. No. Not there, the girl cried instantly, already giggling in panic, but her mother only smirked, trailing her fingers along the wrinkled wet soles. The reaction was explosive. The girl buckled forward, laughter bursting out uncontrollably. Mum. Please. I can't, ha ha ha. Her feet jerked and kicked, sending more water flying, but her mother held firm, tickling mercilessly across the arches and toes. This is what you get for wasting water like a fool, she teased, her tone half strict, half amused. The girl's laughter echoed off the bathroom walls, tears welling in her eyes from the intensity. The belly and sides attack when her daughter finally managed to yank her feet back into the water. Her mother leaned forward again. Her fingers plunged toward the girl's stomach, the soaked blue t-shirt sticking tightly against her skin, not the belly. Please, not the belly, the girl pleaded, clutching at her shirt, but it was too late. Her mother's fingers wiggled across her belly button and sides, making her thrash violently in the tub. The water sloshed so high it nearly spilled over completely. You waste water for fun, and now you waste your breath in laughter, her mother declared, relentless. The girl was howling now, body twisting, hands flailing. But every attempt to block her mother's fingers failed. Ha ha. I give up. Please. No more, she begged through uncontrollable giggles. Daughters surrender. At last, her mother pulled back, letting her daughter collapse against the edge of the tub, soaked through and panting heavily. Her ponytail clung damply to her neck, cheeks flushed red. Do you understand now? Her mother asked firmly. Yes. Yes, I swear I do, the girl gasped, still laughing breathlessly. I won't waste water again. Please, no more. Her mother stood, brushing off her hands as though the punishment had been a chore well finished. You're going to mop this floor yourself, and next time you think about filling a bathtub for fun, you'll remember this. The girl nodded frantically, still too embarrassed to argue. Closing, lesson learned. Her mother handed her a towel and shook her head. The girl climbed out of the tub, clothes dripping heavily, leaving wet footprints across the tiles. Together they mopped up the mess, though the girl giggled each time she remembered the tickling, cheeks burning at the memory. When they were done, she wrapped herself in the towel and collapsed on the couch. Her mother gave her one last warning look. Water is precious, don't you ever forget it. And if you do, well, you know what will happen. The girl groaned, hiding her face in the towel, but she was smiling beneath it. She would never admit it out loud, but the lesson had stuck, and so had the laugh.